Hey, yeah, I got to have Jesus because I just can't make it by myself. When they said I couldn't, you still made it possible for me, God. God, I thank you for never not doing it without me. Oh my God, I done got emotional. I done got emotional because God ain't never did it without me. Okay. Oh, I done got emotional. I don't give a about the hate. When I tell you God ain't never did it without me. When I tell you he ain't never did it without me, I don't give a what none of y'all say, none of y'all naysayers say. God didn't never do it without me. He kept me in the midst of it all. He never did it without me.
Well, Mona Scott is doing love and hip hop without you, and that's why you're mad. Atlanta's own resident gutter snipe, Shekinah Jo, had a complete meltdown on social media. It was like a marathon. Every day you look up, she was crying again. What supposedly sparked all of this was Mona Scott Young and the producers of the reality show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cutting out scenes that she filmed for the show, and now she's saying that she's gonna quit.
This ain't it. The money ain't mathin'.
This caused Shekinah to spiral out of control. She got on live with Scrappy's mama, Mama D, another nutcase, but in this situation, the OG nutcase was consoling the younger nutcase, as Shekinah blamed her old friend Tiny and her husband T.I. for her being deleted from the show they had nothing to do with. At some point, she even went off on other cast members. You know, it was everybody's fault except for, of course, Shekinah. Which is a constant theme with this woman that's always crying everywhere she can get eyeballs and position herself as some broken down victim, a child of God, while spewing expletives left and right, calling people B's and HOs, F this and that, in the same sentence that she's supposedly worshiping and thanking God. What's the real issue with this woman, and did T.I. and Tiny have anything to do with Mona Scott and producers not including her in Love and Hip Hop? I'll give you my thoughts, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time, let's get into it.
I don't think they intentionally tried to do you like that. No, ma'am. I'm
Man,
not
listen,
even
it's
gonna
something I keep
verbalize
trying
that.
to
I
tell you.
don't
It's
think
not,
intentionally.
friend, listen, Mama D. It was so much stuff even in the last episode we were doing the puppets. They kind of cut out all that. They be cutting out with me in it. And me and somebody else on the TV show, we'll be like, why they cut this out?
Yeah,
We made them cut that out. All last season, they were cutting it out of me, man.
yeah. But I don't think, Shekinah, listen. I don't think that they were trying to hurt you. I don't take them or feel like they are people like that.
She's been doing this for over a decade, and Shekinah, she still doesn't understand that she's in the reality show business. Mona Scott Young is not in the business of making you look good on TV. They need you at your lowest state so they can appeal to a dense audience, their ratchet fan base that's just like you. These boss chicks still fail to realize that they are not here to make you look good. So while they want the show to portray them as this rich, fabulous boss chick that's got everything together, no, they're taking the worst of you. And you can't cry about it because you're the one signing up for it.
But and then you gotta understand.
Hey, man, it could be one up, man. It could be one person in the back. It could be one person in the back. Who? It could be, get what? It could be one person in the back that connected to T.I. and Tiny and them, and they friend. Cause Lil Cadell came on the show and got paid to slap me in my face. Didn't nobody talk about that. Them folk paid that Lyrica to hit me.
Lord have mercy.
Them folk paid Lyrica to hit me. Y'all wanna know the truth? Lyrica got paid to hit me in my face. And these are facts. This is what I know. Somebody in the cookie jar paid this Lyrica to hit me, but they didn't know she was gonna get hit back.
Wow.
That's the problem. Why y'all got a show that y'all know deal with another and she don't like me because she's friends with this other and this her folk done paid to hit me.
Lord have
But y'all talking about, oh, Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
Black Lives Matter.
And they do. Black lives do.
Black Lives Matter, but another black wife and husband can pay another. All y'all gotta do is start reading between the lines. Why y'all don't read between the lines?
Lord have mercy.
Read between the lines.
For those who can't understand this lady, I'll translate. She's saying, why is it that Mona Scott and her producers had another woman on the show, Lyrica, who's friends with another woman, Tiny, that she's no longer friends with? She's saying Lyrica did not like her because of Lyrica's allegiance to Tiny, and accused T.I. and Tiny of paying Lyrica to hit her on the show. She also said that she hit Lyrica back, but I'm assuming she's going to say that got cut out too because no one else saw it. Shekinah is a very emotional and illogical woman. She's out of order, and she's been out of order. And whenever she's telling a story, everybody is expected to believe her if she's crying or yelling or bucking her eyes or talking with her head to the side. All of that somehow is supposed to make her seem like she's authentic and she's telling the truth. But I'm sorry, just yelling all over the place doesn't mean that you're right, and it doesn't mean that you're telling the truth. She and her mouth got her into an altercation with Lyrica over a year ago on the show. And Lyrica put hands on her because she was upset about Shekinah criticizing her mothering skills. And just like all of them, when they hear stuff like that, they'll say, oh, you're talking about my baby. When really Shekinah was talking about her. And she physically came for Shekinah. As far as Shekinah's allegations of T.I. and Tiny being behind it, I do not believe it. But for a very long time, Shekinah was insecure, and every time she would be around these women who had all this fame, her jealousy would always shine through. So at the end of the day, I don't care how much she's yelling, I do not believe that T.I. and Tiny had to pay somebody to put hands on Shekinah. They cut her off years ago now, and since she's been on Love and Hip Hop, why all of a sudden would they be getting her kicked off now? If they really had the power to do that and they wanted to do that, she wouldn't have been on there in the first place.
You know, them folk keep me out they show because they say I ain't know how to act with money. Yeah. All that work I put in on that made it pop. But the husband, my friend told me in 2014, I ain't know how to act with money. I'm getting put off a TV show because I don't know how to act with money, and I ain't understand it. How you gonna tell a young girl 28, 29 years old she don't know how to act with money? So that's why you putting off your show because she don't know how to act with money. Yeah. I kid out TV because I ain't know how to act with money. That was crazy. Yeah, you don't know how to act with money. Damn. And they like them folks still hunt me to this day. I don't know how to act with money. Imagine that. Imagine somebody with you think with you and they tell you they ain't even the person that pay you. Somebody else pay you. They tell you gotta get off my show because you don't know how to act with money.
2014, Shekinah, and you're still talking about this 10 years later. It's crazy. She's trying desperately right now to come off as a victim. That's why she's saying, a young 28-year-old girl, you a grown woman, almost 30 years old when you was on that show, and now you're almost 40. You're still talking about it. Why? They didn't want you to be on their show anymore. Whoop-de-doo. Move on. And Tiny telling you that you didn't know how to act with money, she was being nice. The truth is you talk too much, you're reckless, her husband could not stand you, and he did not want you on his show anymore. That's the truth. But you see how hard it is for them to take rejection? It's been 10 years, and she's in tears over it still. Like, go get some therapy and get over it. You are not a victim. Then talking about how much energy she put into the show. Girl, stop it. Why is it that they always do this? I've never heard any of them complain about giving 10 years, 20 years of their lives to a corporation, them working 10 years at the state, 10 years at Walmart. They're not stumping and huffing and puffing over that. But whenever it comes to something dealing with fame and the show business, it's like they cannot handle the rejection. And they put every piece of them into it. Why is that?
Y'all can book y'all appointments to get y'all hair done because that's what I'm back on. I'm not doing this. It's another way for me. And this ain't it. No, this ain't it. The money ain't mathin'. The episodes ain't mathin'. And it took out of ain't mathin'. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can book me to get your hair done though. You can buy my products because that's where I'm at with it. They got it. I can't do it. It's ain't even cool. Stress about having me going through for what? For what? For what?
Now, Shekinah, we both know the answer to that. You wanted to be famous. You thought being on TV would fix all that inside of you, but all it did was make you more of who you are. Not only that, I believe Shekinah really suffers from imposter syndrome. It's like nothing is fixing her deep-rooted insecurities. She got on TV, it didn't change. She's got millions of followers on social media. She went and got the surgery, the BBL, same problems. She thought the problem was T.I. and Tiny, but this same attitude followed her on every program she appeared on, including a show she was on with Keisha Kayor and Gucci Mane. She was low-key playing the victim or the jealous friend then. Then now this drama with Love and Hip Hop, the lady doesn't even have a storyline. But right now she's trying to blame T.I. and Tiny for her failure there. Like, ma'am, get you together. Shekinah is the one sabotaging Shekinah. This whole the math ain't mathin', this Taraji P. Henson victim monologue, cut it out. You are a hairstylist. You've made a lot of money doing it. Go do some hair. And she also recently opened a funeral home. She purchased a building outright. And hey, that's a great business, one that will never die. But going on and on, like she's a victim looking crazy on social media after she's been embarrassing herself on reality TV. Because let's be honest, people are not laughing with you. They've been laughing at you, Shekinah. And it's shenanigans like this that's holding you back. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Let me know what you think about this below. Shout out to Mike Gaskins, Dark Power, and John T. I appreciate all of you for your support. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.